How's it going? Mike here, The Fresh Rents, on location to wash this home behind me. You might remember last week when I accidentally misgendered a gentleman. Totally on me, and I'll admit some things I do just for a laugh. The more I looked, the more obvious that he was a he. Anyhow, I'm here to wash his house. I washed this home last week. Now they are painting the trim, and we're here to wash this beautiful home. So I'm going to strap on the GoPro. We're going to wash this house. Don't go anywhere. So here we see the home is extremely dirty on this north side. The back side isn't much better. So this is the home that I washed last week. You can see the gentleman up there staining the top of that pergola. I had to wash that pergola with pressure. I am washing today with a 1.8 injector. In an upcoming video, which has already been made, I will show you how I change out my orifice from the 2.3 or 2.1 injector to the 1.8. This is pretty heavy algae growth. Also, it's cold. So we're in the 30s today, and that's why I canceled or postponed my other wash. I had another wash, which was a trifecta, a very large wash, and I called the lady and asked her if it'd be okay if I washed for her next week. So you can see I'm shooting a very soapy mixture with the 1.8. So I'm at 200 feet of 3/8 pressure hose. I'm using my 8 gallon per minute machine with 0 surfactant, and again 12.5% sodium hypochlorite through a 1.8 injector. Well, you can see that damage there. This deck is terrible, just terrible. I may try to upsell that for the spring. You can see I've taped off my outlet in the back. Keep my tape roll on my wrist. He did not turn off the light as I had asked. Oh, he just now did. That was impressive. Lots of organic growth in the form of lichen building up right here. So in the time that it took for me to soap down this back side, you can see this is completely clean and ready for rinse. So now that I'm done rinsing this side, I'll go ahead and take off all of my tape and then just hit this top with a little bit of a splash. That's all she's getting. I'll put the tape in my hoodie pocket and dispose of it when I get back to the truck. Before anyone asks, you can see all the debris all across the roof. He has gutter guards. He does not want the gutters clean. There are no fish in this pond. Thank you, Jesus. And these are all synthetic plants. Lots of organic growth all along the front. All right, let's go get paid. Thank you, Joe.
You done?
I am. I'm super grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Here's your check.
I'm only going to ask this question because you mentioned it earlier,
Yeah.
and you owe me nothing, and I'm not being nosy. Is your son okay?
My son is okay. He had a 4-way bypass, and he's okay. The only thing I'm doing him is helping him pay his medical bills.
Okay, I wasn't being nosy.
Yeah, I know that.
You
and I
kind of mentioned
appreciate
you had a maybe. It just sounded like there was a little seriousness to that. So
it. Well, I got 7 grandkids, and I got 3 daughters and a son.
do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers creepers.
And 2 great-granddaughters.
It's a fun
What do you
Christmas.
think I am?
Well, I'm trying to add up since you're throwing digits out there.
I'm 85.
No, you are not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you are not.
Yeah,
You lied to me right here on your front porch.
I'm not lying.
Man, I want to shake your hand.
Well, thank you, sir.
You are
Thank
doing
you.
fantastic.
Yeah,
I would have never guessed. What'd you say? 80 what?
85.
Good night.
5 months, I'll be 86.
Congratulations.
March 15th.
You are
Yeah.
doing wonderful. Taking notes. I'm watching you, old timers. I'm taking
I'm
notes.
telling you, if you keep active, you're very active.
I am,
You'll
yes.
live a lot longer.
Well, thank you. I that's my hope. I want to enjoy them grandchildren and great grandchildren
Oh, I
someday.
am. I already went.
I would have never guessed you had great grandchildren.
Was this all out of your way?
And it was perfectly fine. I taped off all the outlets to make sure they didn't get any kind of chemical or anything in them. That north side, of course, is always going to get the worst.
I know.
You get no sun over there,
I know.
and it looks like a brand new one. The whole thing does, and
Great.
I'm very happy with it, and I hope that you will
I'm
be.
very happy with what you did, and I saw you pull out, and I said, I don't, and I did. When I came in, I wrote your number down. I saw you going up the corner. I said, "Oh my God, he forgot to leave
I
me his
did.
card."
I did. I completely forgot to give you the card. I had one track mind. I had my mind was on the next opportunity. You
I
know.
understand, and I don't blame you. That's the way I like to work too.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
All right, Mike, and thank you,
Thank you.
and have nice holidays.
Likewise, my friend.
right.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
sir. All right, there you have it. Let me explain something real quickly about these downstream injector orifices, if you don't already know this. The reason that I change out from a 2.3 to a 2.1 or to a 1.8 is because the smaller that number, 1.8, 2.1, the more chemical, well, shall we say, the greater the toxicity of the solution that you're going to be shooting. So that high number, 2.3, it's 2.3 millimeters, and that means that you are rinsing with that much more water. For instance, with a 1.8, it's a 1.8 millimeter, you're shooting less water, so it's a greater toxicity. And so on this house, and then in particular because it's so cold, I felt it necessary to change to a 1.8. I have some colder washes coming up and some dirtier washes coming up, and I'll keep that 1.8 injector in service so that we can have a better wash. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell tab, and you will be alerted to all my future videos. Speaking of which, the next video will be how I change out the orifice in my downstream injector, because you just were dying to know. All right, Mike, The Fresh Rinse, and I'm out.